Hello everyone, today in this video I'll be discussing the most important Android basic interview questions if you are appearing for any development role. In that case you need to know these basic concepts which are much more repeated than the other ones. Okay, so this PDF can be found in the link in the description box. You can download it or watch the video. I'll explain each thing shortly. And before starting, if you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, you can ping me on Instagram. Okay, so the first question, whatever comes to your mind when you hear the word development, is what is development? Development is nothing but writing code to make some application which implements some real life problem and solves it, right? That is known as development. If you use the Android technology to develop, it is called as Android development. And in that we use some languages. So the interviewer might ask you what are the most common languages used. The most common is the Java and the Kotlin. So Java has always been a starting point for new developers, and Kotlin is the new language which is much more simpler than Java. The rest two languages include C hash and Python. The next question what you can ask is the architecture of or the life cycle. After the life cycle or the architecture, both are at the same level. What are activities and describe the life cycle of an activity. All you have to do is you have to remember these keywords. On create, first you will create an activity, then start the activity, then resume the activity, and stop the activity, destroy the activity, and restart the activity. Whatever the name suggests, that only is the meaning of it. Okay, that is the life cycle of an activity. What is an activity? Basically it is referred to the window of the user interface, means at a particular time what is happening, that is called as activity. Then he could ask you to define the architecture of Android. In architecture of Android there are internal parts as well as external parts. So in the internal part, what includes is the Linux kernel manages the power management as well as the memory. Then we have some libraries using which we can write the codes for the specific graphics and the media applications. And Android runtimes help in the running of the app. Android applications is the top end, whatever we see in the app when we open it, right? That is known as Android application framework is the interface which helps to create the different components of the app. Okay, like for example, if there is an app, there will be many components, right? Each of these components have a separate application framework that is getting created by the application framework. Okay, this question is the what is an emulator. Emulator, you might have seen, it's a fake mobile or a virtual device that emulates the feature of the mobile for for testing and debugging purpose. Okay, if you don't have an actual Android device, you can use an emulator. That is called as an emulator. And then he could ask you to describe the folder file and description of Android applications, because whatever the project you are doing, in the left part of it, you if you have seen Android Studio, there'll be many things here. So many questions could be asked from here. Let me tell you what are the most important ones. Gen, it contains the compiler generated .r file. R is the resource file. Okay, so it refers to all the resources in the project which are used. Src is the Java code which is the source file. Bin is the APK file which is generated. Android manifest XML describes whatever functionalities we are using and defines all its components and the basic features. Rest slash values, those are the string values or the color definitions, all the XML files we are using. Drawable HDPI defines the resolution, and layout defines the UI for your application. So these are the most important ones. Make sure you go through it before appearing for any interview. Okay, next we have what is Android software development kit and virtual manager. These are the tools which help in the managing of virtual manager. Okay, like the screen resolution, GPS, and touch screen. So here we have some tools in that which help in the following features. Okay, and virtual manager is just managing what is the emulators, screen resolution, and other things. What is API in Android? API means application programming interface. It's simply a set of specifications or rules that determine how the software components interact with each other. There are different software components, how they interact with each other, that is called as API. Okay, what is a context? Context is the current state of your application. Like for example, if you are in the current app and you are accessing the same app, or else if you are in the current app but you went to the other applications such as maps or notepad, at that time this is called as application context. And this, if you are in the same app, that is called as activity context. So remember how many contexts are there. There are two type of contexts. Which are those two type of context? Activity and application. Same app, different app. Okay, this is the same app, this is the different app. That are the two different contexts. Next one is the memory leaks in the application. How do you find out if there is a memory leak? Okay, like we will be having an Android device manager. What it does is it tells us how much space is utilized for what are the background process running, and what are the threads in the front end, and so on. So we can easily be able to analyze what's happening, and by that we can see if there is memory leak or not. Then coming to the 10th question, which is what are the if an application is crashing, what do you do? Will free the memory if some unwanted memory is allocated. Compatibility check if the app is compatible with the actual version. And memory management, clear the CPU usage and increase the processing power, increase the RAM. And the last one is the app data usage. Some app data could be deleted which is not much used from a long time, so it might help in fixing the crashing problem. So these are the 10 basic questions before appearing for any interview anyone must know for the development role. So if you enjoyed this video, and show your support to me by liking this video and subscribing to my channel, I'll make up more videos like this for you. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.